Okay, y'all, so how not to load a freaking trailer, man. That was just crazy. I mean, for real. It's Thursday. I was going to work Cam today, but he texted me yesterday, hey, man, we're going to work tomorrow? And I texted him back. I said, yeah, man, let me get off of let me get done with what I'm doing, and I got some calls to make, and I'll let you know in about an hour or two, right? And this was, you know, like, I don't know, 3 o'clock, right? So he didn't say anything back. So then I texted him about 5:30, 6 o'clock. Says, hey, yeah, man, be at my house at 8, man, you know, to work. And I didn't hear anything, right? So, and meanwhile, back in the back cave, you know, I'm on the phone with customers, and I'm, you know, texting and setting up work, right? And yeah, so I never heard from him. I never heard back from him. So finally, after about an hour of, and he's got his phone in his freaking hand. It ain't like he ain't got no phone or nothing. And, you know, and I'm trying to, you know, this goes back to what I was talking about the other day. I'm trying to pull all this work. I'm trying to pull work together to feed him, right? And he's not making, you got to make it easy for me, man. You're not making it easy for me. So, you know, after about 3 hours, I text him a bunch of texts. Hello, are you there? What's up? You know, I need to know. The customers are waiting on me to tell them. You're holding me up and all that. And because I was going to go cut the $1 million street, and I need 2 people. I need me and another person, because it's a big property. Yeah, and so finally I said, well, if I don't hear from you by 8, then we're not going to work tomorrow. That's what I told him. And that's what I never heard from him. Still ain't heard from him. So I don't know, man. I just, you know, I get irritated with that dumb shit because I know he's on his phone. I mean, he sees the text messages. It's like he plays a lot of, you know, passive aggressive games, or it's coming off as that anyway. So just throwing that out there, man, this morning for all the guys that say I do Cam wrong. I'm trying to work him and he won't answer and you know, he texts me at work tomorrow, and I'm like, yeah, let me get done with what I'm doing right now. And, you know, so I was selling that mulcher head, and I had Buddy over here, and I said, I want to be able to, you know, reach out to the customers and make sure that, you know, this time of year, you know, and I said, but, you know, give me a couple hours. So from 5:30, 5:45, something like that, all the way until 8, I'm texting him. Probably left him about 6 or 7 texts. Hello, are you there? Are you going to work or not? I need to know. The people are waiting on me to let them know. So when I didn't hear from him by 8, and I told him that, I said, if I don't hear from you by 8, then I'm just going to tell her, I'm just not going to keep chasing the work for the moment. Because I don't have to, you know, I mean, I don't have to do all that there. I mean, I got money in the bank. I mean, and y'all see Chucky back here. I'm going over here to the bamboo site. We're going to start a new clearing area. I mean, you know, I was trying to get him some work, and then I was going to do this, what I'm doing today. I was going to do this over the weekend. So I get over here, you know, I have a little gutter job to do that Cam was wanting to do. I was going to pay him extra on that. But see, I can't. It reminds me of having, you know, Bo and Zach out here. If you don't return no text message, then, or you can't, you know, I mean, he had enough, you know, I guess, I don't know, to text me and ask me about work, but then he don't ever answer back. That's kitty shit, man. And that's the kind of shit that makes me where I don't want to work nobody like that. And if I'm wrong for that, then I don't give a damn. If you're not going to return the text, I'm trying to pay you. You know that we're in the winter, and I'm trying to get you a couple of days a week, and you're going to ask me about work. I'm going to reach out and start trying to set up work, and then you don't want to answer a text in a 4-hour window. Come on, man. I'm not going to do that, man. So I just told those customers that I had to push them to another day. Well, he did good this summer, Ray. He made it through he did all that and all that heat and everything. I agree. Now what? Right? Now what? So because he did all that for the summer, and I'm paying him, don't forget that part, you know, because he did all that, now I'm supposed to give him a pass on the kitty shit now. And when I'm struggling to get him work, see, where I'm, you know, taking one for the team to even work him this time of year, where I'm moving jobs around just so I can put money in his pocket and it not cost me a lot. And you see what I got? Ain't nobody in the truck. The mowers are at home. And we're not cutting grass today. And I get started on these skid jobs. I might be over here for 2 or 3 days with the skid now. Because once I commit to that, then I got to text one lady. I told her I was coming today, but I got to text her back and tell her, you know, we're not gonna be able to make it today. And if she's not pressed or nothing, but you know, I don't want to go over there and do it by myself because it's you know. And there ain't no money in it compared to what I can with only doing one job, you know, 1 or 2 yards. So I'm gonna push her to next week. That's what I'm gonna have to do. It ain't because of me. No, it's because I can't get the labor to answer a text. Stupid shit, man. I just don't. I've never understood that. You know. Anyway, yeah, so I got work over here at the bamboo site to do, but now I'm running all late on that because of the well, I didn't know that I'd be coming over here until late yesterday at 8 o'clock when Cam didn't text me back. That's when I realized, okay, so I had to load up and everything this morning. I had to call the bamboo site. See, all that stuff, you're not answering and not communicating, it makes it where I got to do things a totally different way, where I'm running late and rushing and hurrying, trying to get over here to the bamboo site when it was I had not planned on coming over here today. And contrary to what anybody may think, you got to plan for these things in order if I'd known I was coming to the bamboo site today, then I would have loaded everything up last night. Instead of this morning, I had to unload the damn lawn trailer, unhook from it, hook to the damn big equipment trailer, and load everything up, chain everything down. An hour of freaking time. You know? And all he had to say was no, I can't work at 6:30 or so, instead of not saying anything. And I still ain't heard from him, so it's just irritating to me, man. Big time. I said big time. And give him some grace. Well, that's what I'm doing. It's hard to give grace when they're not communicating with me. And he reached out to me and said, "Hey, we working tomorrow?" He was proactive in that. Kudos to him. But now what? But then you don't ever answer again? Tells me that, I don't know what it tells me. I guess he got money. I don't know. Stupid shit, man. Kitty shit. The same shit I've been dealing with the whole time I've been in business, man. With these guys that, 1 minute they want to work, next minute, they don't, next minute they do, the next minute they don't. But you can't run a business like that. And yeah, he did good during the summer. So what? So what? I paid him. Am I kicking him to the curb right now? Sounds like he's kicking me to the curb because he's all in my head. See? And I got a lot more important things to be dealing with than how a 16-year-old's going to get his money. When I told him flat out that I would make sure that he got a couple of days a week, no matter what. But you got to make it easy for me, man. If you don't make it easy for me to give to work them a couple of days a week, then I'm not going to want to go through the headache of dealing with it, because I'm too old for that stupid shit. I can't run shit like that and it be where I want to. I refuse to let the help run shit, and they're running shit right now. You know, having that help right there, you know, having him come out here not dictated the job that I'm going to be doing. When I know that I got skids work where I can go make it at you know, at least 1,000 or 1,500 minimum, and I don't have to worry about no headache. That's the bigger than the money. Not having to worry about the headache. You dogging that man out, but I'm not. I'm not dogging him out. I'm telling you what the facts, the truth is. If that's dogging them out, then they dogging themselves. Y'all know I'd much rather be on the skid this time of year. I'd much rather. I don't know, man. It just seems like, you know, too much trouble, man. And if you don't want to work, just say I can't make it. You don't want to work, don't text me talking about you got work and me reach out and try to set everything up and then not answer me. What kind of shit is that? So, dogging yourself out. And see, I get an attitude, and then I don't want to work them. You know, because I already feel like I'm, you know, gathering work up and not really making a lot, just so I can, you know, facilitate his pay. And I'm not just going to give him money. So you got to work for it. Just saying. Got to work for it. Just like I do. So. Okay, y'all. So this is the area that I'm going to clean. I'm going to go around the trees. We're going to enforce much all the underbrush to where we can see through here. And it's a pretty big area. It's about 3/4 of an acre. Maybe not, yeah. And y'all can see, real lightweight right here, but it goes over probably about 100 feet or so. And we're going to get I'm going to get all this. I'm going to start on it today and, you know, just open it up, man. Just like y'all see, look how thick it is in here. So I also haven't mentioned to you guys, but I have the light protectors coming for my Kubota. They're supposed to be here today, but y'all can see it's a big area here, so I don't even know the best place to put y'all where y'all can get the most. I'm gonna do it in pieces. I'd like to start, y'all think it's crazy, I'd like to start right here in this thick shit right here where it's really thick. And but it goes all the way down to the pond, not all the way to the pond bank, but there's a road that runs right on the pond bank right there. And so now all this right here, this will be something, I don't know if I'll grind that up or not. That'll be too time consuming for me. So but look, there's a lot of deadfall in there too. So yeah. So I don't really know what's going on right in here, but there's a bunch of this rebar laying up in there. It looked like it broke one of my chains. I hit it good too. So I'm gonna stay. It's all up around that tree right there, between those trees. So y'all can see this area right here. I'm getting in here. The vines are, well, they're wrapping up in there in the cutter a lot more than all the other jobs that I've done. But look what I ran across. I don't think I hit it hardcore, but yeah, you got to be watching out for stuff like this, man. So I'm gonna, now that I see. I'm gonna come in here and get the area right in front of you. I'm probably gonna get that little pine tree right there and work right here. I'm probably gonna cut that limb off right there. But these vines, they'll probably do better after a couple of days of being cut, because they're wrapping all up in the cutter. And yeah, it's causing me a, well, it's causing me to stop. So yeah, y'all. Okay, y'all, so you see how it's looking a little neater and a little neater. If there was a couple more trees in here that I was going around, it would look a lot better. But as I creep on down the hill here, there's going to be a lot more trees that I'm leaving. I'm not going that way right now because of all the rebar. But I'm going to creep down the hill some and get some of that. Try to stay out of those freaking vines, man. Okay, y'all, so that's all I'm gonna do over here today. I'll be back over here tomorrow. I was over here about 4.5, 5 hours. Yeah, I've been over since 11, and it's what is this? It's 3:45 right now. So y'all see I got all that, and there was a lot of challenges in here that I have not faced since I've had the cutter. You know, the vines and all were just terrible, but tomorrow it'll go a lot faster because, well, I got through all of this. This right here was terrible, but yeah. So, and I'm gonna work over here. You know, this is a bamboo site, so you know, I don't charge retail, but I'll make good money over here, and the impact is just awesome. This looks so good. And it'll look a lot better after I get on down there around some of the bigger trees. Yeah. So. All right, y'all. So yeah, that area right there, it's probably going to be about, about $2,000. for that area right there, something like that. Yeah, but it's worth it all day long, man. It is. It's worth it to me too. You know, if I ain't got nothing more lucrative going on, I love coming. I love coming over here because I'm real comfortable over here, and I'm able to, you know, well, I beautified me and the owner just over the course of time. I mean, we beautified that place, and now we're just working on a whole another piece. So. I didn't leave my blower, man. No, I didn't. So I brought a blower this time. So, but I didn't get over there till late. Now tomorrow I'll get over there a lot earlier, and I'll leave about 5 hours over there, something like that, man. You know, but I had some issues. But tomorrow's gonna be a lot faster. I may spin some of the teeth and replace some of the teeth and all that too tomorrow. I'm not gonna fool with that tonight. Well, unless I feel like it. I might not feel like it. I don't know, y'all. Well, y'all, I'm gonna grab me something to eat and I'm gonna go home, man. So, and then I'm gonna be back over there in the morning. I'm going after the money. I'm not gonna be fooling around with these lawns and stuff. I finally heard from Cam. And, you know, he was like, oh, my bad. You know, I mean, dude, come on, man. So I told him, I said, it'll be next week, man. Because I knew once I get on a job like this, I'm gonna roll with it, man. Because it pays so good and I like doing it more. I mean, you know, that's the reality of it. So I would like to try some different teeth on that thing, but, you know, I don't know. For me to go buy 25 teeth, man, that's like, I don't know, man, like $600 or $700, man. Yeah, it's almost $4, man. So time for Ray to get the Ray need a Sammy, y'all. All right, y'all know what it is, man. Not much of a video today. It's probably gonna be more, you know, of that kind of thing than me chatting, other than the little crying I was doing this morning. But other than that, it's Sammy time, and it's a beautiful 75-degree day, and we're back over there in the morning. Yeah, deuces.